Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Hilary Booth and I'm a naturopathic doctor, and welcome to my video blog. This week, because Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, I want to talk to you about healthy ways that you can pamper your mother or yourself this Mother's Day. So first off, I'd like to wish all the mothers out there a very happy Mother's Day. Moms are such extraordinary people. They are phenomenal at putting everybody else's needs ahead of their own, at balancing schedules, at finding solutions for all of life's little bumps and bruises. And Mother's Day should really be a time where moms get to be celebrated and they get to put their feet up and really relax and rejuvenate themselves. Finding time to relax is really an important thing for your overall health, because when our stress hormones, our cortisol, get too high, it can actually start to affect all the other hormone pathways in our body, including our sex hormones, our estrogen and progesterone, including our immune systems, and as well as our thyroid hormones. So taking some time to yourself is really important. So I'm going to give you my top 5 natural, all healthy ways that you can pamper yourself this Mother's Day. Number 1 is an Epsom salts bath. Baths are a really great place to find some peace and quiet, and they're even better if you have candles and bubbles and your favorite book. But Epsom salts are a really great addition to a bath because they contain magnesium. And magnesium relaxes the muscles, so especially if you have a sore back or shoulders or neck. And they also relax the mind, so if you have any anxiety, if you have difficulty relaxing or unwinding, Epsom salts are phenomenal for that as well. So the benefits of magnesium, the only way that you're going to actually get them from an Epsom salts bath if you have enough Epsom salts in the bath, meaning you need to have at least 2 cups of the Epsom salts for a normal size bathtub. Please adjust this if you have one of those monster super soaker tubs. But the reason is that you need to have a high enough concentration of the magnesium for it to cross through the skin barrier and actually be absorbed and have an effect in the body. And then I would recommend relaxing in the tub for at least 15 minutes. My number 2 is dark chocolate. If your family likes to buy you chocolate for Mother's Day, or you like to buy chocolate for yourself any day, I recommend going for the darker chocolate varieties. Dark chocolate is packed with lots of nutrients. It has high in fiber. It includes nutrients like iron and magnesium. It has copper and manganese. All these minerals are really important for your energy production, for immune system function, and for detoxification pathways. Dark chocolate also contains flavonoids called procyanidins and epicactins. So these contain more antioxidant power than even found in blueberries and acai berries, which is really impressive. We sometimes underestimate this antioxidant power of dark chocolate. Other positive benefits include improving brain function, lowering cholesterol, lowering your blood pressure, and lowering the risk of heart disease. And it also doesn't hurt that it's pretty delicious as well. The recommended daily intake is 1 ounce. That's one of those little squares of 70% or higher per day. I personally like to reach for the slightly higher. 85 to 90% is delicious and even more nutritious the higher up in darker cocoa percent that you get. My number 3 tip for you this Mother's Day is to get an acupuncture or a massage. These are 2 great days to really de-stress and to have some self-care time. So check to see if you have any room left on your benefits. If you have room with a massage therapist, go see an RMT. With an acupuncturist, you can go see a licensed acupuncturist. Or if you don't have room left on those, you can come see a naturopathic doctor, as we can do massage and acupuncture. Actually, another really great thing that you can do with acupuncture is facial rejuvenation acupuncture, which is something that I do here in the clinic, and it's a really luxurious spa-like facial at the same time as it helps to reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles, eliminate bags and sagging under the eyes, and brighten the complexion and even out the skin tone. So the facial rejuvenation acupuncture appointments are phenomenal because it also does a full body acupuncture treatment. So you get that full body acupuncture experience at the same time as you get that lovely facial style treatment. So the treatment basically is about an hour in total, and I do the acupuncture for about 30 minutes, and then we do a nice cool compress, a warm compress, and then we end up with a really nice facial massage. So consider booking one of those for your mom or for yourself. My 4th tip for you is that herbal teas are a really great way to pamper yourself. And often a lot of us drink tea in our everyday lives, but we're unaware of some of the medicinal benefits that you can get from teas. So many herbs have potent relaxation and rejuvenation properties. One of my favorites is passion flower, and passion flower helps to reduce anxiety, it lowers our stress, and it promotes sleep. So if you have trouble sleeping, that might be something to consider. Ashwagandha is another really powerful and wonderful herb. It's what we call an adaptogen, meaning it allows you to cope better with stress. So if you are in a stressful situation or stressful living environment all the time, this might be really helpful for you. It also enhances your it also prevents you from getting that run down feeling and enhances your immune system's function. Next up, we have something called Siberian ginseng or Eleutherococcus, and it's another adaptogen, so it's similar to ashwagandha, but it also helps to stimulate mental function, so it helps your brain work a little bit better, which is always lovely. And finally, one that's a little more common that you may have seen is lemon balm. Lemon balm promotes sleep, and it also helps with digestion, it reduces anxiety, and it calms the nervous system down. So the most important thing to remember with herbal teas is that do not take any herbal teas without speaking to a naturopathic doctor or herbalist if you are on any medications or if you're on any other herbs, because they can cause interactions. Please also do not take these if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. All teas should be made with 1 tablespoon of loose leaf herb combined in a cup of boiled water, and you should steep it covered for at least 10 minutes for those medicinal results. Finally, my last tip for you this Mother's Day is to get out and experience nature. After a really long winter, especially if you're in this concrete jungle style city like I am here in Toronto, it's amazing how out of touch we can be with nature. Now, the weather that has improved now, so I would recommend spending at least one day this weekend outside. This might mean driving out of the city and going for a hike on the Bruce Trail, or maybe heading over to the Toronto Island for a little bit of beach time and maybe some water sports. Maybe that just means grabbing a blanket and a picnic basket and a good book and heading over to a local park and spending some time outside. Connecting with nature actually stimulates our reward neurotransmitters. Those are your neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin and endorphins. So these basically make us feel happy. It also turns off our fight or flight, that sympathetic nervous system response, and makes us into a parasympathetic state, which is a more relaxed, calm state, the rest and digest state, rather than that fight or fight state that we're often in. So all of this really promotes better mood, reduced stress, improved thought process and brain functioning, and a heightened sense of well-being. So just to recap my top 5, Epsom salt bath, dark chocolate, acupuncture or massage or facial acupuncture, herbal teas, and experiencing nature. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Feel free to book an appointment with me if you have any questions or comments about this. I'd love to hear them and to speak with you about how we can improve your health. You can go to our website at daruwellness.com, or you can call our clinic. Thanks very much. Have a great week.